Vegas Film Festival 2012, Mr. Louis Gossett Jr.
I love you, Lou.
Love you back, baby. Get down, give me 50. Hey, Dougie.
Okay, so, how do you want to start this?
You're running this thing.
Right on, watch this. Now, do you guys understand that this is Douglas Stewart who wrote this movie? And I gotta say, it was, the last time I saw this on a big screen, I was 18 years old.
Can you hear me now?
The last time I saw this on screen, I was 18 years old, and the difference between 18 and 48 and watching this thing on the big screen was amazing. I was crying like a baby. I was weeping through this whole thing. I was really surprised how emotional it was for me this time watching it. It was really incredible, because what I saw this time was how it's really a three-tier love story. It's a love story obviously between Mayo and Paula.
Are you trying to do a
but it's
video
also
or
between Foley and Mayo, and also between Mayo and Sid. So there's three love stories going on at the same time, and it just felt so. It was like a punch in the mouth, because, yeah, I mean, it's such a perfect script, and it's really the mark of a classic when you watch it 30 years later, and it's even more emotional. It's just an unbelievable job. Thank you so much. Why don't you guys think? How did this come to be? How did you come up with An Officer and a Gentleman?
I was a naval officer in the Vietnam era, and when I started to get a little heat on my career, I had a chance to finally write a personal yarn. I had gone through that terrible school. I had dated those girls, and I had suffered under the tough hand of a man like this. I thought, wow, I better write about this.
Well, and I was in the middle of with my agent, Ed Monty, trying to break down racial barriers, and I think you had Scott Glenn first, right?
Yeah.
It was Scott
So you
Glenn.
wrote it for
That's the norm.
Can I say white guy?
Well, it's the norm. It's the norm, right?
You're allowed to say that.
White guy. That's what we're here in 2012. So Scott was going to do it naturally,
And Mark Singer, wasn't he in the race too?
Mark Singer was in the race too.
Mark Singer.
So that was the way it was going to go, and my agent said something. He said, go down there and meet Taylor. So when I went down, I'm not going to go there. He says, you have to talk.
So he didn't even make you read?
No.
He just
No.
he saw you?
I have a thought on that one.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure you know this story, but Taylor was really set on Mark Singer.
Oh, really?
Oh, he was just set on him, And but Marty Alfon, the producer, and I was also a producer on it, as you recall.
Yes.
We got together, and he said, "I'm not happy with this. What would you think about Lou Gossett Jr.?" And I was a big fan of yours from Roots, and I thought, let's bring him in and talk. So do you remember that the first meeting was you and Marty Alfon and me?
Yeah.
And we secretly said to each other as you left the room, "That's our Foley."
Wow.